I'm just waiting on the got it, and there's one got it, right? Here's another got it. All righty, Aphrodite, and I guess we'll go live here on the grams pertaining to Insta, right? All right, I guess we'll do that there also. So let me get out of there, come back to it, the Zoomith. All righty. Here we are to you all. Namaste, 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 Islam, Islam, Islam. I am Brother Hasan Ghaziel Bey here at Morocco at northwest of Maxim. How are you? Happy holy space/space Venus degree. And I'm here with no other than my magnificent and beloved brothers in whom I am well pleased, and they are.
Brother Sean Lim L, all is well, but my bros also call me
Braveheart. Maybe I need to plug up the speaker for those on Instagram. Our other beloved brother is here with us, and he is
Islam, Brother Aramu Bey. This is not a mic, but I know I do my thing.
Exactly. That's Paragon Rico Bay on the music. You know what I'm saying, bro? The illest that came out on that whole Tech 9 competition so long ago. And you had some trash. Like, I can't even think of that trailer park sideburn having thing that tried to, I'm going to spit or rap this. Oh my God. You guys can't compete with that guy. Shut the fuck up.
Trailer park music group.
What is wrong with him? The trailer park sideburns. Anyway, no disrespect to anyone there in the trailer park. It's just that one particular rap artist who really just thought it's just like, man, if you don't get the half of the Dalmatians out of here from Love and Hip Hop, let me stop.
Yeah.
No, it's Brown Sugar. Something like that, Joe. It was Brown Sugar. Let me say it's Brown Sugar. But anyway, let's get this going, guys. I know we have here on Instagram also live. We're only going to do the invocation in on here just for the holy degree portion. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen, guys, and we're going to do our invocation in terms of Moorish American prayer, and then do the 2 letters to be read in every meeting. And we're going to go into our last page on the terminologies there. Right, the definitions for the terminologies at the end of administrative functions. You guys can get your administrative functions, right, for the Moorish Holy Temple of Science from rvbaypublications.com. All right, that's where I got it from. That's where me and my bros suggest. I'm not going to speak for them, but I'm pretty sure that's where you guys got your administrative functions from, correct? Is that correct? I think so. Brother Sean says, yeah.
Moorish consulate, whatever.
Yeah, you didn't get it from a consulate, whatever. Okay, good. Just making sure you got it from RV Bay. I'm so sorry. What'd you say, Brother Ara?
Yeah, no.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
No, I don't even. I got the document from you because I don't got it nowhere else. I didn't even. Yeah.
Okay, no worries, man. Like I said, man. At the end of the day, I make sure that the footprints that I put in the sand for myself from those that I've seen before me. rvbaypublications.com is full. I'm a student of Moorish Heritage and History School. However, you have your student card. You're also student and staff, because when the student is ready, the teacher appears, correct? So with that being said, peaceful greetings to you, beloveds, there on Instagram also. It says Noble_Yehudi, and Brother Al Nur Latif Bey is with us also, right? Brother Halo City Young, right? On Instagram. So guys, we really appreciate you being here with us. So let's go and do our invocation. I'm going to screen share. And guys, you already know, if you want to see the whole of this presentation, because after the letters to be read in every meeting here on Instagram, we're going to end the live. All righty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that you all can come in on the YouTube live. We're not going to be that long on YouTube, but guys, 7 Hill Star All Rights Reserved YouTube channel. You guys can come on in and join us there. All right. So let me go and hit the screen share here, right? Sharing the content here, right? Going to countdown for the broadcast, as it says. And let me go to Divine Constitution and Bylaws here. Let's see, did I take too long? Oh, there it goes. Hey, there you go, iBooks. Thank you for being so helpful there, right? So with that being said, pardon me, there was a little phone call coming in. So you guys on Instagram, it's like, hold on, it's choppy. It's all this other stuff. Don't worry about it. Somebody trying to call, actually. You know what I'm saying? Don't even know who people are. Anyway, with that being said, guys, look at that. Go ahead and make the call. It is what it is, right? All right, here we go. Let's get it going. We're gonna do the invocation. And like I said, guys, if this is not working out for you, you can always come on our YouTube channel. All righty, always come on the YouTube channel, 7 Hill Star, All Rights Reserved YouTube channel. All righty, it's not hard to miss. We're the ones with well under 1,000 subscribers. I'm saying truth is after love. I mean, what do you expect? Brother Sean's there too, monitoring there, guys. I can see in the chat. Right. So this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to stand now. All right. I'm going to stand. For those that can see me, I didn't slide the screen over, so you guys should still be able to see me here on YouTube. Also, probably in your top right-hand corner, pertaining to your screen. I am going to face the east, which is indicative and symbolic, pertaining to going within oneself. All right. East is within, and that reference is from our Metaphysical Bible Dictionary. All right, by Charles Fillmore, because we utilize not only the Bible, or some may have the Masonic Bible, Veritas, the Tablet of Memory, and the Celestial Atlas, all to be able to comprehend what's going on as above and so below, as without, so within, and vice versa to both of those statements. All righty, and reflections of El Peaceful greetings to you also, beloved mother. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to face east, and we're going to put 5 on the left, 2 on the right. All right, it's my left hand and my right hand. All righty, Mr. 47, peace and greetings to you also. All righty, and we're standing like Prophet Noble Drew Ali is standing here. For those of you I just zoomed in on the YouTube screen, so you can see Prophet Noble Drew Ali is standing at 45. 5 on the left, 2 on the right, and we're doing the Moorish American prayer going in. You can repeat after me, if you like, aloud or in your heart. Islam. Islam, Islam. Here we go. Allah, the Father of the universe.
Allah, the
Father
Father,
of the universe.
Father of love.
Father of love.
Truth. Peace.
Peace.
Freedom. And justice.
and justice.
Allah is my protector.
Allah is my protector,
My guide.
my God,
And my salvation.
and my salvation.
By night
Think about it.
By night
Right.
and by day.
and by day,
Through his holy prophet,
through his holy prophet,
Noble Drew Ali.
Noble Drew Ali.
Amen. I know it says Drew Ali. Sometimes I just always think to just say the noble in there. You know what I mean? All knowing. All righty. Was well preparing us and prescribing that which we need so that we can avoid statelessness, right? To really enjoy ourselves. Peaceful greetings there, brother Mahfouz, for day 7 more. Peaceful greetings to you. All righty. So we're going to do the 2 letters to be read in every meeting, guys. I'm going to take this off here or whatever. We have now completed our invocation in there, right? So let me, like I said, we just completed this here. All right. And I'm going to turn the light off for you guys so it's not blinding so you can see the screen. All right. My brother Zaire, peaceful greetings to you, beloved. All right. So let's get it going. Islam. And let's go to the first letter to be read in every meeting. It will be read by Brother Aram. I'm just going to let you guys know as I zoom in here on the YouTube. Guys, after we read the 2 letters that be read in every meeting, if you're here on Instagram, you can come to our 7 Hill Star, All Rights Reserved YouTube channel to see the completion of this. We're only going to be maybe about a half an hour or so. And we're going to do the last definitions at the end of administrative functions. All right. So we're going to go INSKI on that. All righty. So the following, all right, again, we're reading from administrative functions, right, on pages 84 and 85, actually, right? And the following is a letter written by Prophet Noble Drew Ali on the 18th day pertaining to January, all righty, 1928, Anno Domini is what the capital A period, capital period denotes. He commanded that it be read before every meeting, all right?
Did a better job, actually.
So what we're going to do, all righty, was that you, Brother Aura?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, is that you, Mikael? Might want to mute your mic. Say that again.
I said, my apology, bro. I thought my mic was muted.
Oh, no, it's good. We can hear you now, though. Your mic's working definitely because we couldn't hear you at first. But indeed, beloved brother. All righty, we yield to our beloved brother Aura Muaba Bey, Islam.
All right, yeah. The little Can you move the
The one at the bottom?
Yeah, it's kind of in the way because I got my screen.
Okay. You're not going to start from the top. No problem, man. I will do that. I will slide it to the side. I was making it so that people could still see.
Oh, I think it's because I got my phone sideways. Hold on, let me see.
Gotcha. I'll do that for you though, bro. Boom shakalaka.
All right. Administrative functions, Moor Science Temple of America, home office, 3603 Indiana Avenue. Noble Drew Ali, founder. Chicago, Illinois, January 18th, 1929. To be proclaimed in every meeting. Dear brother, Islam, I am glad to know that I have a few faithful Moors among you all.
Pardon me, 2 seconds. I got you, bro. I'm trying to get this whole thing here good for you, man, so it can be all to the goods. Let me slide this screen over out your way so I don't accidentally hit it. All right? Can you see, right?
Yep.
Let me make sure. Boom. We should be rocking and rolling. Let's see. Slide. You already know how this is going. Go ahead, bro. I got it like that for you. Bust a move. So that way I got it good for the Instagram also. Do your thing, bro.
Okay. Dear brother Islam, I am glad to know that I have a few faithful Moors among you all, and I desire for them to know the truth and the divine truth. And there is a host. I added the and. My apologies. There is a host. Right. Because I'm thinking about it because I already know. There is a host of jealousy about me and the movement now by the same people of our side of the nation that claim it was only a joke and unreal. But now, since they have found out from the government officials and the nations of the earth that this is the only sole foundation that all Asiatics must depend upon for their earthly salvation as an American citizen, they are working every scheme that they can to disqualify me so they themselves may take charge of the situation. I have notified all these things to you long ago in the past. It is through the faithful Moors that contribute to the movement and uplifting funds. The ones that pay their divine respect to me and the movement will be remembered. That is why I'm calling upon all faithful Moors to increase their faithfulness to me, your prophet, and your divine Moorish movement. I need finance and I need it bad. Never before have I needed finance as badly as I do at present, that I may shove aside the discord that is facing the nation. It all comes through jealousy because of my fame and nobility. The nations of the world will not recognize the movement without me, the prophet, being the head. It has been proven by my work, in which I have performed in the last few months, because I was at the governor's inauguration to represent the Moorish Divine and National Movement, and I will be at the inauguration of President Hoover for the same cause. Noble Drew Ali.
It's long, bro. And here from the Moorish literature, where you can also get from rvbaypublications.com, and I'm sure if you can get it from other places also. Pretty sure they have Moorish literature and where there are honorable branch chiefs and honorable temples, and it depends on how many are actually out there. However, you can get to Moorish literature there too. I got mine from RV Bay Publications, and we're here at page 12 and 13. All righty. And we can see Prophet Noble Drew Ali standing beautifully due guard there on page 12. And Brother Sean Alim L is going in on the second letter to be read in every meeting, guys. All righty, let's see how we go with this one. I was talking about my iPad, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, let's just do it like this, you know. On the Library of Congress, yes, the 101s and the Quran. That is beautiful. Thank you, Brother Zaire Talib. And by the way, peace of greetings to Brother Mohad and I am underscore not the body. Peace of greetings. Brother Sean, we yield the floor to you for the second letter to be read in every meeting. Can we hear Brother Sean?
No, he's muted.
Oh, shit, there we go. All right. Divine warning by the prophet. Noble Drew Ali. Prophet warns all Muslim governors ordered to read proclamation at each meeting. I hereby inform all members that they must end all radical, agitating speeches while at work, in their homes, or on the streets.
Or on the internet. Okay, go ahead. I yield.
We are for peace and not destruction. Stop flashing your cards at Europeans. It causes confusion. Remember, your card is for your salvation. Failure to obey these orders will be of severe consequence. We are love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And when these principles are violated, justice must then take its course. Any member or group of members who hold malicious feelings towards the temple or the prophet or violate the divine covenant of the Moorish movement will receive their reward from Allah for their unjust deeds. All true Moors will and must obey the law as laid down to them by their prophet. If they lose confidence in their prophet, they should turn in their card and button, cease wearing their turban and fez, and return to the state where I, the prophet, found you. This is a holy and divine movement founded by the prophet Noble Jurah Ali, and if the prophet is not right, the temple is not right. The prophet, therefore, is sending out the divine plea to all Moorish Americans that they do their part in protecting the prophet and the temple. This is an everlasting movement founded by the prophet through the will of Allah to redeem his people from their sinful ways. By order of Prophet Noble Jurah Ali.
Islam, man. Let's see here. Let me slide on down. I know we're not going to be too long on this, so maybe I can keep it going here on Instagram, guys. So where we had finished out last cycle, right? Administrative functions. We are closing out on pages 106 and 107. Brother Ara had completed the portion for science, all righty? And science had ended at the page 107. So right now, Brother Ara and Brother Sean are going to go term for term, right? And going to complete us reading, all righty, these definitions within the administrative function, all righty, Moorish Holy Temple of Science administrative functions. So we can do this here. However, you guys want to see it on YouTube, you can come on and see it on YouTube. All right, let me zoom in for Brother Ara. All right, let me get it a little more. Let me back on out. I know I'm doing this also for us here on the YouTube, right? For the pictures that I've taken, just so that, you know, we can just go over some definitions, right? All righty. So I yield to my beloved brother in whom I am well pleased. I know I got the thumbnail there down at the bottom, because when I bring the thumbnail back, you guys can see me also. I know I'm holding this phone. However, it is what it is. And like I said, you guys on Instagram would like to check this out. All right, and come to 7 Hill Star All Rights Reserved YouTube channel, where you can see it completely. And I thank you all that have shown up. As a matter of fact, if you guys are dwindling down, go on over there. That's cool with me. I'm going to turn this camera around. And I just want to thank you all, alrighty, for joining us. Let's actually see who's left here. Who is actually left? Brother Sean, I am not the body, and Mr. 47. Thank you all so much. I know Brother Sean's about to get his read on anyway. So I'm going to say my namaste to you all. Namaste, namaste. Islam, Islam, Islam. Peace and love. All right, y'all. Got that ended right there for the Instagrammies, right? All right. So I yield the floor to my beloved brother, in whom I am well pleased, Brother Ara Muaba Bey. Islam. Brother Sean, you next. Y'all going bar for bar.
Islam, bro. Scholar. Scholar is a learned or erudite person, a specialist in some given branch of the humanities, one who is considered, in the light of his or her aptness of learning, etc., also a student or pupil in elementary or Sunday school, a student who holds or has held a particular scholarship. I yield.
Islam, extrinsic is that which does not form an essential part pertaining to a thing, originating from the outside, external, extraneous, and not inherent and inessential, etc. I yield.
Extraneous means present but not essential or vital, coming from without and foreign, irrelevant and strange, a misrepresentation, etc. How you?
Islam. Foreign is that which is situated in an abnormal or improper place, of or characteristic pertaining to a country, nation, or jurisdiction, not of one's own. A jurisdiction alien in nature, or alien to right law, outside of the scope, range, or essential nature, not germane, not valid, irrelevant, etc. I yield.
All right, fraud. Fraud is a deception that is deliberately practiced by someone or in concert with another in order to secure unfair advantage or unlawful gain. One who defrauds, a cheat, one who assumes a false pose, an imposter, a sham, chicanery, or trickery, etc. Are you?
Uplift. Seven Hill Star. Means to raise up, to elevate, and to aloft, to raise to a higher social, intellectual, or moral level, status, and condition, to exalt and raise to higher spiritual and emotional standards. I yield.
Covenant. Covenant is a binding agreement made by two or more persons or parties, being a compact or contract embodying a solemn oath or vow made by members of a temple to support and defend its faith, doctrine, and cause, etc.
Cause is that which produces an effect, a result, or consequences. It is the basis for an action or a decision, the grounds upon which an institution is initiated, a goal or principle served with dedication and zeal.
Interessante. Beautiful. Guys, would you have thought that that's it for our live today? You might think Big Nisha X in the chat there interacting on YouTube. We also like to thank Brother Alim Latif Bey, Halo City Young, also interacting with us there on YouTube.
Yes,
all right. Like to thank my bros for really, we just went through these last five Fridays actually. Do all these definitions, the words, right? The word definitions pertaining to relative importance, the following, right? Or what we just had preceding and completing are words that relate in one way or another to the Moorish divine and national movement, to government, or to national and intersocial relations and interchange. These words are not placed in alphabetical order, but are presented for primal study purposes, especially for the readers of these texts. They shall serve as an ancillary to help assure that active Moorish Americans who study are availed, at least minimally, a reference point for understanding the purpose and cause pertaining to, that's of, the Moorish movement and government structure. Study and study well. That's philology. That's the love study, the love pertaining to study, or, studying love, is primal to our Moabite space Moorish forebearers. Standard. So that's possessive right there, that apostrophe, right? Our Moabite space Moorish forebears standard pertaining to life and civilization. We are encouraged to go back to that state of mind, exclamation point. Strive to become adept in all social, spiritual, and political functions, because our people are being destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And that's why you don't send them to barristers. You don't suggest that a mother who has her children taken through some juvenile detention programming, like Department of Children and Family near the Connecticut State Republic. All righty? You don't tell that mother to go to a barrister or a bar, British accredited registry attorney, because they are criminals, period. You make sure that she at least minimally get a reference point for understanding the purpose and cause pertaining to the Moorish movement and government structure. I'm open for correction for my own improvement. I am asking you, Brother Sean and Brother Ara Muaba Bey. I'm thoroughly open for correction.
No, they should definitely have reference points pertaining to the purpose of the Moorish movement. And they definitely should not consider a barrister as being in their interest. Period.
I just wanted to make sure that we're assisting in enforcing law.
Unless they're a federal agent.
I mean, agents would make suggestions to go to other federal agents.
Right. Precisely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, and that's not me being sloppy or throwing shade or anything. I just think in order to change the people, you must change their literature. And I'm quoting Al-Hajj Sheikh Sharif Abdul Ali doing religious corporate activity, being Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And again, I'll include our brother Mikhail this time, along with Brother Ara Muaba Bey and Brother Sean Alim El. Is there any correction that I need for my own improvement, for the record, in front of everyone over the World Wide Web? I yield. Correction going once. I'm open for correction going twice for my own improvement. Correction for my own improvement thrice. I yield. This is what I will do now. I will go back to the Divine Constitution and bylaws for the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, Moorish Science Temple of America, overall the Moorish Divine National Movement, even though this one particular, there's so many different versions of, titling and heading for the Divine Constitution and bylaws. This one says of Moorish America. That doesn't mean that I'm sanctioning this as much as the material that's in it, the wording. Because even when you look at Act 1, right? Grand Sheikh and the chairman, right? The Grand Sheikh and the chairman of the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, some will see, of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Some see even here, it says of Moorish America. Cool. Let's continue. They're in power to make law and enforce law. Now we know power is an illusion, right? Islam?
This particular Divine Constitution and bylaws has some typographical errors that I see.
Based on which one that you've been exposed to personally. I know mine said Moorish Science Temple of America, the first one I've ever seen.
Right, absolutely. So I've had some that has been printed from like 1929 or 19, from all the way back there, and that was through the brother from the project. So, and hold up. I did have so I did go. Excuse, I don't want to take up too much of the time, but I went online and there's a few of them online that has all of them are just like butchered, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a museum in Virginia, which is ran by the Rasati Ill fan club, if you will. I'm not too keen on the brother. I'm not going to mention what I would mention if I had that mentality a couple months ago. Anyway, he does have some sound. What is it? He does have some sound sound content that the prophet issued from back in the what you call them. And I've actually talked to the twins. I don't know if you know about the twins, but they publish books.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them I had spoken to, and he had sent me the difference between one of them that was printed in 1929, and I compared it to the one from the brother in the projects, and I was like, right, I need to go up there and actually get some original documents. So I just wanted to say, you know what I mean, just I yield the floor.
Yes, many Moors have many different pieces, right? And we all have to analyze these things without being a fan club to anything or anyone. However, to add to that, as you're saying, those raw Saudi beings, right? Those were the ones that I had to kind of laugh at, because they was like, wow, Islam, brother. I'm sorry, that's just how the voice sounds to me. The prophet ain't bring the sun, moon, and stars, Mo. And I was just like, first of all, he brought Moor instead of Mo. And then, let me see, hold on. Let me zoom in on by night and by day. Now, if you didn't bring the sun, moon, and stars, how would you be able to even recognize what by night and by day is? Some people have sound information. I'm telling you, man, the sun even shines on a dog's ass at times. However, I'm not violating Act 3, because I'm not sitting here to bring harm to anyone. I'm just saying that after love comes truth, and I don't really get into the bickering back and forth when, obviously there are beings out there that still have to solve sums. Chapter 9, right, where Jesus got a little bit of, a little frustrated with his own disciples, right? Because they were being the extortioners and drunkards that they were there judging in chapter 9.
Oh, right. That I spoke of yesterday evening.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said what I said, bro, to just keep refreshing what we do. But, after this, guys, I want to take a brief break. And I'm going to, before we get started on our AstroLiteracy Comprehension Conference, all right, to make sure you guys come on in and check out what's going on, Ski, right? So with that being said, and I forgot to send a link to the good mother, right? I'm supposed to send this link to one of the mothers. So forgive me, let me say it for the record, so it doesn't seem like, oh, that brother said he was going to send me something and he didn't. You know what? My apologies. Let me make sure I do that, right? As a matter of fact, and let me tag right here, and I'll do the collaborations. I'll come back and edit all the all the tags, right? But I'm gonna do it with Brother Sean for right now, because I know we missed a few. Right? And let's do that there.
Just to get back in, brother. I don't want you to lose what you was going into with Act 1.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I'm really not. But go ahead. Say what you're saying, beloved.
No. I would just wanted to remind you.
Say it again. Give me the reminder again, beloved.
Oh, just not to lose your the subject matter, the topic.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Because that's why I had jumped in, but I saw that and I was like, oh, hold up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, yeah, sometimes you'll see it say divine constitution and bylaws of Moorish symbol of America. I've seen one that said divine constitution and bylaws, Moorish Holy Temple of Science. Divine constitution and bylaws of Moorish America. I was just like, look, man, I get it. I get it, man. I get it. I get why we do and say things that we do. You know what I'm saying?
Because the
divine constitution is just Act 1. Acts 2 through 7 is the bylaw. Look, hey, you don't have to try to penitentiary force me under your thumb, guys. I don't do that stuff. I don't get into that stuff. All righty. I'm not your jail ministry member. All righty. And I'm not knocking those that are there, because there are many Moors that, I didn't mind assisting, that, even when certain beings just north of us near Canaan line asked me to do things, and I've never been compensated for anything, because I did things pertaining to brotherly love, as well as Moors that were abducted near the Okeechobee Corporation, Florida State Republic. I made sure they got literature, and that was back in my first or second year of study. All righty. So I just don't go around just really, openly saying everything. However, it's just like, in order to change the people, you must change their literature. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that at this time, man, people really need to kind of get into what it is. Shout out to Brother Mafiel and Khalifa Society. They just released Body Politic for Cherry Top Season album. So let me hit my loves there. Also for Brother Mafi, and got that there also. And yeah, so that's what it is, right? And what we'll do is get to what we get. And let me say this while I'm live. Hey, Brother Latif, while we're live here on YouTube, what I'll do is I'll send you something, actually. I want to actually send it to you. That's what I would like to do. So you can come in on our Zoom. I'm going to send you the Zoom link, beloved, all righty? Islam, peace, and love. Shout out the Muslim son, right? I knew he would no doubt make sure the messages I was sending him this morning would get to proper channels, just so that the people can, change, so they can see the literature necessary for them to do so. All right. So with that being said, the Grand Sheik and the chairman of the Moorish Science Temple of America, the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, the Moorish America, let's just say overall for the Moorish Divine and National Movements, and while we're at it, right, are empowered to make law and enforce law. And we know power is an illusion. However, force is what allows that power, and that's the spirit of the law on the Dow plate pertaining to the Grand Sheik and the chairman. To make law and enforce laws with the assistance of the Prophet and the Grand Body of the Moorish Science Temple of America, Moorish Holy Temple of Science first, and Moorish Science Temple of America, Moorish Divine and National Movement overall. However, this particular document, to whomever produced it, they have Moorish America here. We're not advocating that. We're just saying, let's get to the substance. That's why we're disclosing. And you guys heard Brother Mikhail Fitzgerald Bey. He, had let it be known in his experience what he's come across also. Because we're all entitled to our experience. The assistant Grand Sheik is to assist the Grand Sheik in all affairs if he lives according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And it is known before the citizens of Moorish America, it says here. Sometimes it says known before the members of Moorish Science Temple of America, right, Brother Mikhail?
I had muted myself. You said it one more time again, brother.
And sometimes that last line will say, and it is known before the members of the Moorish Science Temple of America and certain constitution, divine constitution and bylaws. Am I recalling that properly?
Absolutely.
All right. Just wanted to make sure, because we're not for confusion.
What is it that you did I miss something? What is this? What's the overall premise of reading from this divine constitution and bylaws?
To just go into our recapping of administrative functions, and before I go and close out on our invocation out, our Moorish American prayer, closing out, just to let them know where it's coming from, and for the people to know, because there's a lot of people still, hey, this is my Grand Sheik, and okay, well, do you know what it is? And if you guys wanted to, Brother Mikhail, is there something you would like for the people not to know or to be clear on?
Me coming from my heart right now is that reading from this particular document, which is what I have experienced, as you know what I mean, you've already put out, is that it would cause confusion, because you, like you said, you get it. in order to change the people's mind, you must change their literature. So the first thing, in order to cause corruption or to get people under your thumb, I got to change the literature so that they can think that the prophet said what the prophet said, but it's not what the prophet said. It's something that, you know what I mean? The truth and falsehood strangely mix.
Thank you for pointing that out, bro, because that's actually where I was going with this, so that the people can have the courage to look for it. However,
oh, my apologies.
One right here, we do show because it's clear. Oh, what'd you say?
I said, my apology, bro. I didn't mean to bring the light so soon.
No, you know, that's why I asked you to speak up, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you're not, bro. First of all, one, I'm too cool to be embarrassed, and two, I don't think you said anything that's harmful to the presentation at all.
Absolutely. Inshallah. Alhamdulillah.
Hey, Islam, bro. So just wanted to make sure that we're clear that even though, you know, other ones would say Moor Science Temple of America, where you see Moorish America, and instead of it saying citizens of Moorish America, and in fact, one, it would say members of the Moor Science Temple of America. All right. And this is so that we can eventually, and I'm pretty sure it's going to happen, be unified, have some sincere unity, and stop allowing radical and agitating speeches at home, at work, and in the streets and on the internet. Keep us divided. And again, one last call for me being corrected for my own improvement, going once. Call for me being corrected for my own improvement, going twice. Call for me being corrected for my own improvement, thrice. My beloved brothers, in whom I'm well pleased, Brother Muaba Bey, Brother Sean, Alim, and Brother Mikhail Fitzgerald Bey. Thank you so much, beloveds, for your patience, and your sincerity, especially with me and my maturation. You brothers are so patient with me, and it definitely inspires me to continue in lengthening and strengthening my patience also. I'm going to close out now as we stand facing east. Again, that is symbolic and indicative pertaining to going within. And again, that is a reference to the Metaphysical Bible Dictionary by Charles Fillmore. We're going to face east now, and I'll stand 5 appendages on my left hand, all extended, just the index and middle appendage on the right hand extended. And we're going to stand like our feet. We'll stand on with our feet just like our Prophet Noble Drew Ali is standing there handsomely guarding his more Sharif fez. You know, that is the not beat. All right. Make sure I have that there for us. All righty. I'm going to stand, you all, and we can, if you like, repeat after me, either aloud or in your heart. Islam, Islam, Islam. Here we go. Allah, the Father of the universe, Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation, by night and by day. Through his holy prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Ameen. 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 Any last comments, questions, and/or suggestions before we yield the floor? Let me stop the screen share here. Oh, you guys are on mute. No wonder I couldn't hear you. Everybody's mute.
Dang it, that's what it was.
Yeah, you are a super mute. Oh, go ahead, man. I know, right?
Nope, this is good. Make sure you join us.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Join us for the AstroLiteracy. Get your Synastry, get your mirror, get your mental magician. And make sure you checking out Paragon Rico out on YouTube as well. And I yield.
Yeah, man, really, really listen to bro's lyrics, man. Seriously, telling you. And I think the first project I did when it comes to Moorish music, actually, after being denied by those at Candyland, I chose Brother Corey Bey and Brother Aramuaba Bey. And again, we have a copyright. We sampled Brother Taj Tariq Bey's voice from one of many lectures, and with asking Brother Taj permission to put him on the copyright with Brother Ara, Brother Corey, and Brother Solomon, who did the vocal recording for Brother Corey. And it's documented for the record, right? So I guess the 101s and the Koran isn't the only, and the divine and the Zodiac Constitution and Cognition Book 1 and 2 aren't the only things that are, copyrighted. With the Copyright Office. Look at that. How's that for following instructions? Well, with that being said, what I will do, guys, we're going to end this one here. We're going to open Zoom back up again for our AstroLiteracy Comprehension Conference, but we're going to take a little break so you guys get a link to come on in. Come on in. We're going to speak casually for about 15, 20 minutes or so before we get into the lesson, because I'm going to make sure that the 9th class was posted. So we start class 10 today. All right. And I'm going to make sure that where we left off, like I said, it was getting into aspects, but I know it was something else I wanted to speak on and wanted to really go into, for this cycle. And I really just wanted to make sure that I'm actually still rolling with it. So
I remember what it was.
Say that again, bro.
I remember what it was. It was like the testimonies with the aspects. He said we're going to start off with the 6. I think it's 6 instead of 3, right?
With the the 5, they call them the 5 major aspects, but yes. But hold on, let me think, because I probably wanted to do a mixture of the whiteboard, Brother Ara, as well as bringing it to the wheel. You know what I mean? So that'll bring more and more confidence in when you guys read in the astrology. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure that everyone is confident. You know what I mean? And I gotta admit, guys, Brother Ara, Brother Sean is there too. However, sometimes you got to put that cape on and be the greatest server on the planet. You know what I'm saying? So Brother Ara and I have been putting the videos together for you guys. I'm telling you, we're at video 10 today. And I and Brother Ara, I got to admit, Brother Ara makes for an awesome recording for the ones because he's there for most of the portions and he's asking those questions that I think most people would ask. And Brother Sean being there too, it's just these different levels of expertise that are there at one time and being in contact with it. So what it is that we do, we've been inviting people to come and try it out in a tester fashion. However, in other words, we're not asking you to exchange an elementary tuition for coming in to view, even see if you're interested, see if you, because some people don't even know what we know. I completed my scholarships. I guess that makes me a scholar, right? I completed my scholarship program. However, it was on behalf pertaining to the entire 7 Hill Star astrology firm. So even though I was the one going there mainly, I made sure that my brothers have a record of everything that's taken place there. All righty. And made sure that this is for us, not just me. All righty. So that it just, and after I complete, so that, Gemini, bro, shout out to you, bro. We'll see that after I complete it, the 70 or higher, I'll be receiving my International Professional Astronomy for Astrologers certificate from our sons and daughters. However, I made sure that we, utilizing our own free national press, certified ourselves that we may shovel ourselves from under the avalanche of lies heaped upon us annually, if not daily. All righty. So with that, I'm going to yield the floor. I'm going to close this out. All my bros that are here, you already know when I close out, come on back in. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go open up the main computer so we all can be here. And we may have a couple of guests with us. All right. Like I said, I'm going to send the link to a few more that are out there and make sure that we just continue being honorable. I know sometimes it sounds like I'm throwing shade. However, I'm not. Truth is stern, it doesn't change and it don't pass away. And I don't know how to make it sound any softer to you because I'm a man. So with that being said, I'm going to say to my beloved brothers and whom I well please and all across the globe and intergalactically, namaste, namaste, namaste.